my porch right now, you know, and me and my little boy in the background there, so. But guys, this morning I was scrolling through my internet and I saw that anyway, I am sipping a cup of coffee. So guys, this morning I was scrolling on the internet and I saw a thing about Joe Biden is diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. So guys, it happened already, and I think Joe Biden should have make sure you check up on his body. As a president too, you have to make sure you have the proper, going to the right doctor, check up on your body, because that thing is in his body for a long time and it already happened already. So I wish the best for ex-president, you know, and it doesn't matter who is the president. If things like this happen, I would do the same. Anybody that diagnosed with cancer, because cancer killed my mother. So, you know, it's not something that you're gonna say because it's not your whatever that should happen. No, you can't do that, because cancer, it doesn't matter which party you're from, it doesn't care. So anyway, so guys, this is what it says. Former President Joseph R. Biden Jr. was diagnosed on Friday with an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has spread to his bones. So now guys, that that cancer is in his body for a long time. That's how cancer works. Because my mother was ailing with that thing in her body, because when I was in my 30s, I remember one day something happened to my mother. And I was like, what is this going on? And it keep on going, and I didn't understand. And no, after when she died, after that cancer, I actually realized that cancer is in your body for years and you don't even know. That's why it's good to check up on your body. In fact, while saying this, I am going to adjust while just on this live right now. I just got a because I went to the doctor to do my everything. So I just get that Friday is my I have to go to the doctor. So I'm gonna do everything a checkup. Yeah. As a man, you have to check up on your cancer, on your prostate, guys. You have to check up on your body. Don't go around making money, doing all kind of other stuff, and you're not checking up on your body. You got to check up on your body. All right. So let me see if I could. The thing with us men, you know how we are? We will spend money on cars, on houses, and lands, and investment, and everything. And guess what? We don't invest in our body. That's the thing with men. So president, he was all around doing everything and he's not checking up his body. Even one of the time he said he was healthy, he sent his whatever bill. They didn't check properly. A lot of these people, they say they're doing this and they say they're doing that. I don't think the doctor was checking up on his body properly. You got to check up on yourself. So it says, his office said in a statement on Sunday, the diagnosis came after Mr. Biden reported urinary symptoms, which led doctors to find a small node on his prostate. Mr. Biden cancer is characterized by a Gleason score of 9 with metastases to the bones, the statement said. Sorry about that word, guys. Sometimes some of these words. So the Gleason score is used to describe how prostate cancer look under a microscope. 9 and 10 are the most aggressive. The cancer is stage 4, which means it's spread. It spread all over until it spread on his bone. And guys, Joe Biden was the president. He should have made sure, that the diagnosis was way before that. But like I said, it happened, guys, and we have to make sure we use this as an example to make sure we check up on our prostate. I don't want to go off script, but I remember one day I was in Jamaica and I was driving a bus, you know. And I remember a guy, he had a car, nice car, beautiful car, and he had an accident. And the guy was bleeding. And you know what the guy was mostly interested in? His car is damaged. And the guy is bleeding. Dude, that dude could bleed out. The dude is worried about his car more than he's bleeding out. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of us, we cater to material things and we're not taking care of our body. Anyway, Joe Biden is in his 80s still. He will live a long life. But I'm just saying that we have to take precaution on our body, guys. Right? So while this represents a more aggressive form of disease, the cancer appeared to be hormonic sensitive, which allowed for effective management, according to the statement from Mr. Biden's office, which was unsigned. The president and his family are reviewing treatment options with his physician. So guys, we have to make sure we check up on our body. Your body is important, right? Cancer is not all about what people eat at times, too, because I know people who but I'm not gonna, that for another video. But listen, Mr. Biden, 82, left office in January as the oldest serving president in American history. Throughout his presidency, Mr. Biden faced questions about his age and his health, untimely leading him to abandon his re-election campaign under pressure from his own party. That was a good thing they do, though. Yeah, I think you should just rest out and, prostate cancer experts say that Mr. Biden's diagnosis is serious and that once the cancer has spread to the bones, which it tends to go, it cannot be cured. But Dr. Judd Moll, a prostate cancer expert at Duke University, said men whose prostate cancer has spread can't live 5, 7, 10, or more years. The first line of that attack is to cut off the testosterone that feeds prostate cancer. Dr. Moore said that when he started out as a urologist in the 1980s, this was done by removing a man's testicles. Today, men have a choice of two drugs given by injection that block the testicles from making testosterone or a pill that does the same thing. In addition, men take drugs that block any testosterone that manage to be made despite the drug that inhibit his production. Dr. Moore said he sees Mr. Biden age with similar prostate cancer diagnosed on a regular basis, survival rate of almost triple in the last decade, he said. On Monday, Mr. Biden posted a picture on social media with his wife, Jill Biden, along with a statement saying, "Cancer touches us all, like so many of you. Yeah, just like my mother. She died of ovarian cancer in 2018. So this cancer stuff is serious. All right. I have learned that we are strong, that we are strongest in the broken places. Thank you for lifting us with love and support." Okay. Shh. Guys, give me a minute. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. This is it. This is Leon. Come go watch it. Anyway, guys, I'm back. So, President Trump was repeatedly bashed Mr. Biden and blamed him for most of the country problem. Was among those who issued support his statement on Sunday evening. Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. So, guys, I respect that. With Mr. Trump, I respect that. He's the president and they work with the same US government. Even though you see sometimes it's politics, that's how it goes. Mr. President Trump is the president of the United States now. I'm a US citizen and I cannot say anything bad about who is the president. I wish the best of the president, whoever is the president. If Mr. Trump and his wife and anything happen, we have to give support to them because they are the president. We don't want the president to fail. If the president fails with all his policy, whoever is the president, then I'm going to be failed because I'm trying to be a small businessman. So if everything fails, that means I'm going to fail. I can't be a hypocrite. I have to support who is the president, all right? And this is not a video about anything political. You understand me? Whatever is happening, I cannot stop it. So everybody have a different opinion on things. So he's the president. People put him in. They voted him in, and he's trying to do his job. So let's support the president and let's pray for Joe Biden to see what could happen about his health. All right. So taking a little sip of my coffee, guys. I love YouTube, but I'm not a fussy type. I'm not a fussy type of people that goes with some type of blatant and some type of stuff to make money or whatever. I have my little YouTube channel. I put out my little YouTube stuff. I don't have to talk about artists and who is fighting against artists and who is this and who is richer than who and who is buying Lexus and who is buying what you call it, for their wife and stuff, and people hating on them and people doing this. I'm not in those type of things. I'm an old school dude and I stay in my lane, you know. So anyway, Melania and I are starting to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. Mr. Trump wrote on social media, "We extend our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery." Former Vice President Kamala Harris, who served with Mr. Biden, said she and her husband were saddened to learn of the former president's diagnosis. "Joe is a fighter, and I know he will face these challenges with all the same strength, resilience, and optimism that have always defined his life and leadership." She wrote on social media, "We are hopeful for a full and speedy recovery. Since leaving office, Mr. Biden has largely kept a low profile. Give me. Yeah, guys, the